Alex, do you ever miss those really classic old school games?
You mean like Half-Life?
I was thinking more like Pinball.
Pinball. Is that like marbles? Welcome to another episode of the Goofing Off Power Juicer. I'm Alex Nassos.
And I'm Erin Wrinkle.
So, did you have a good spring break, Erin?
Not as good as yours. I heard there's a few questionable photos of you floating around.
Hey, I was asleep. I didn't know it was...
Alex, I was kidding.
Me too.
Anyway, in less awkward news, there is a trailer out for the newest movie from the director of Paranormal Activity.
Oh boy, just what the world needed.
Well, just watch it first.
This place was abandoned overnight. They had no time to take anything. Factories, schools, stores, apartments, everything's still there.
There is Pripyat, home to the workers and families of Chernobyl.
Is it safe?
I have Geiger counter to let us know if the radiation levels are high. We should go now. It's going to get dark soon. The wires have been destroyed. Контрольная точка Pripyat. Где вас носит?
Yeah, you hear that?
It sounds like a baby.
Are you sure we're out here alone?
They're following us.
They're not following us, they're hunting us.
They got him! I'm not leaving without my brother! Please help us!
Okay, so let me get this straight. As if going into the woods alone or staying in a notoriously haunted house wasn't enough of a stupid idea, pop idol Jesse McCartney decides to go to Mother Russia with a tour guide that has an accent worse than his decision-making skills and calls it extreme tourism. And then what appears to be the military decides to move into an area avoided for decades.
At least there aren't any aliens, as far as we know.
Actually, aliens could probably make this movie better. If there's one thing Mass Effect taught me, it's that everything's better with aliens.
After that flop of an ending, though, I mean, I don't know if I'd be making any life decisions based on that.
Who cares about the story? I just love talking to aliens.
Well, for everyone else who hates wasting $60 on games, here's Tyler with some low-budget gaming suggestions.
Hey everybody, I'm Tyler Stackpole, and welcome to this episode's edition of Games on a Budget. After the grand disappointment that is Mass Effect 3, some of you may be wondering what to spend the trade-in money on. Well, rather than spend it on something useful like food or gas, we recommend the following classic titles. If you feel like going back to the days when BioWare could actually make a decent game, then you should pick up Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Set 1,000 years before the Star Wars films, you play as a Republic soldier who has lost his memory and must help the Jedi's fight off the invading Sith. With a very engaging story and solid RPG and fighting mechanics, this game is one of the great classics of the past decade. KOTOR is a multi-platform game that runs between $10 and $20. If you prefer to forget BioWare altogether, then we recommend Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, a game that is nothing like any of BioWare's games. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is the hit sequel to the best theme park simulator on the market. It takes everything great from the original and adds even more rides and features. Run your own amusement park, build your own roller coasters, and play on digital recreations of real Six Flags amusement parks. This game goes for $5 to $10, up to $20 with both the expansions. That's all for this edition of Games on a Budget. Come back next time when we talk about free-to-play games.
All right, those are definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a broke college student like me.
Alex, we both know that the only reason you're broke is because you keep spending all of your money on Justin Bieber paraphernalia.
I do not spend all of my money on that. You know, and just for that comment, I think I'm gonna do the blender solo this week. You stay here.
What?
A sneak peek of Breaking Dawn Part 2 was released on Tuesday. Spoilers, Taylor Lautner doesn't have a shirt on. The comic book series turned TV hit The Walking Dead will be having a video game release. Be sure to check out the trailer online. Michael Bay mistook the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Alien Ninja Turtles and announced his new spin-off will be released in 2013. BioWare's The Old Republic MMO is having another free trial period for users to check out the game. It started already, but it's going to be running until Monday the 26th. Get on it. Twitter doppelganger Peter Molyneux's video game proposals are to be made into reality during an international game jam beginning at 7 p.m. on March 30th. Play XBLA has a countdown until they announce the release date for Minecraft on the Xbox Live Arcade. Stay tuned for continuing coverage. BioWare announced that it's listening to consumer feedback regarding the less than amazing ending for Mass Effect 3, but we'll have to wait to see if they actually do anything about it. And speaking of space, Angry Birds Space is launching this week. I can't wait to see how the physics work out. And that's this week's news, blended and ready for consumption. I better see how Aaron's doing. Hey, I'm back. Did you miss me?
Hardly.
Well, I guess it's about time we check out those marbles.
It was a pinball convention, Alex? Goofing Off went to the Ohio Pinball and Gaming Expo, where we got to play some games for free. Let's check it out.
Hey everybody, I'm Tyler Stackpole, and we're here at the 8th Annual Ohio Pinball and Game Room Show in Cuyahoga Falls. There's lots of people here, lots of games, and they're all on free play. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go take a look. How many times have you been to this event?
This is my 4th, I think. 4 years in a row.
So what's your favorite machine so far here today?
Easily Doctor Who. That's always been a favorite of mine for many years, and if I had the money, I'd buy it right now.
This particular show I've been here, this is my 3rd year in a row. The Fishtails by Williams is one of my favorites, and also the new AC/DC machine. Of course, it's got the music out of my era, so I like that, you know.
How long have you been around pinball machines and arcade games?
My entire life. My dad always has at least one in the basement. Our first one was the KISS pinball machine over on the other side, and then right now we actually have 20 in the basement.
Wow, that must be a big basement. So now, have you taken part in the tournament at all?
Didn't have an opportunity. Line's too long, but I played in it the past few years. It's a machine that I'm not really good with anyway, so.
Well, I can't play in the juniors or B division because I won them both last year, and I've outgrown the juniors, so I can only be in the A division, and I can't qualify in it because I'm just not that, I can't get in.
Well, things are still really going on here, but we're about out of time. We had a lot of fun today. We got to see an awesome pinball tournament, and we got to play a lot of free games. We cannot wait to come back next year. Thank you for taking the time to goof off with us. We'll see you next time.
I mean, that looks fun and all, but I still don't get the difference.
You're hopeless. Anyway, be sure to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/CTV Goofing Off.
And of course, follow us on Twitter and subscribe on YouTube.
And that's about all of Alex I can take for this week, so until next time, I'm Erin Wrinkle.
And I'm Alex Nassos, and thank you for taking the time to goof off with us.